突然ですが、私の造形技術をご覧ください。最近製造したものの多くが、
From Can't Be Jawsome. There was a channel that subscribed to me when I was 9 or 10. I was really excited because it was one of my first subscribers. It was a channel run by some Japanese guy, and it's so hard to explain, but it was really disturbing. He owned sex dolls that he'd animate their faces using a video editor. He gave them all personalities and names, like Yuko, Misako, etc., and would have them do news reports and stuff like that. He would also make fetish content. A lot of his videos had titles like Yuko sneezing while getting her head run over. The video would have the doll's head photoshopped under a truck tire, she'd sneeze a few times, and then the video would end. He was also obsessed with space, aliens, horoscopes, and some kind of culty stuff about humans being from outer space. It was way more disturbing than I know how to put into words, and it just made me feel gross all over. It freaked me out so bad, and no adults I knew could give answers about what it was. They got too freaked out to watch it, and would just tell me to exit out of that. I struggled to sleep for a while, and was afraid he was going to find me in person or that the channel was cursed. The fear didn't really go away until I was an adult. He privated all the videos with sex dolls or fetish content, probably because of the many hate comments. Nowadays, he just makes videos about these futuristic cell phone designs I think he made himself. It's not very clear. They're neat, but his channel still gives me the shivers. His editing style is still pretty weird, and I have childhood trauma from his old videos, so I can track his channel down again. I just don't like doing it very much. Just discovered he unprivated most of them. This is the channel. This channel goes all the way back to 16 years ago, and their final video was only just 5 years ago. The description of this channel is in Japanese, but when translated to English, it reads, I am posting videos as part of publicity activities for a design patent, registered design, for a cell phone device that I invented. I am ready to license or transfer the rights. For details, please visit my homepage. I am sorry that my videos are a little strange, naughty in parentheses. Serious videos are rarely watched unless you are very lucky. A review on a mobile phone sometimes gets only 2 to 30 views, even after 2 to 3 years. So I decided to create an erotic series as a desperate measure to let the world know about the existence of UFO, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that, I'm sorry, finger hole phone. It is true that I saw a UFO Bichion. I'm so sorry. I'm not exactly sure how accurate this English translation is, so if anyone watching this speaks Japanese, can you please confirm or deny? That'd be so cool, thank you. They do also have a website that we'll check out in a moment, but first, let's take a look at these videos.
ポリウレタン樹脂の中継、着色と、すべて個人で行っています。
Yeah. Like Jawsome said, a majority of the videos on this channel are dolls sneezing or doing quote-unquote erotic things, if sneezing and crying is what you get off to. Even though we know the context behind this channel and that it's intentionally erotic to get attention to promote this Japanese phone invention thing, it doesn't change the creepiness factor. This is fucking disturbing. Aside from the many uncanny doll videos on this channel, there are a few videos that showcase the phone itself.
"今までの携帯は、とてのない、いわばセカンドバッグのようなものです。 指輪携帯は、と手がある
I
ハンドバッ
tried
グ
using the
です。
translate app on my phone to figure out what they're saying, but no luck. It's not clear enough. If I had to make an educated guess, I would say it's probably just talking about the phone. But my god, that text-to-speech voice is just unsettling. Good thing I'm making this video during the day. Now, I'm not going to waste time showing off all these videos because they're all pretty much the same, but if you want to check out the channel for yourself, feel free to do so. Earlier, I mentioned that they have a website, so let's go back to the description of their channel and check it out. Art Roman CK, Cell Phone Invention, Yokoyama Tatsuhiko. Manufacturing and sales of fish and marine life replicas and framed diorama models. This website is currently under construction. Ship models from Cure City, home of the Yamato battleship and home to the Yamato Museum. Even dead leaves blowing in the wind and pebbles lying on the roadside take on an incredible charm when placed in a frame and viewed through glass. When placed in a frame, plastic models are transformed into valuable works of art full of romance and will retain their beauty for a long time. At our workshop, we deliver completed models of commercially available automobiles and ships, as well as plastic model kits that we have painstakingly assembled and painted, framed in a special dome-shaped diorama with glass. We also manufacture our main product, fish and replicas. There are very limited production items. We only do mail order, so we do not have a store. I did translate most of the website for myself, and it's just more information for the products they're trying to sell, so I'm not going to bother reading it to you guys, because it'll be boring. As bizarre as the YouTube channel is, knowing the context behind it being an advertisement for a Japanese product, it's still weird, but it makes it a little less weird, I guess. Clearly, it's made for a very niche group of people who are into sneezing and crying, or whatever the fuck this channel has. If making niche erotic content is what it takes to promote your product, what works, I guess. For you and me, and probably mostly everybody watching this is creepy as hell, but there's definitely a group of people out there who are into this, and it'll get the product sold. I'm not sure about Japan, but I know that here in America, it's not out of the ordinary to use sex or eroticism for advertisements. I'm not too familiar with Japanese business or advertising culture. Is this considered relatively normal? If anyone watching this is Japanese and wants to chime in on this conversation, that would be great, because we definitely want to know more.
室内温度、上昇、摂氏、300度。
And now a word from my roommate, Garrett, unfortunately. Okay, Garrett, that's enough, thank you. Back to the video. Please talk about the Jordan Long show. I just found out about it a few days ago, and no one has made a video on it. I was a little hesitant about including this in the video, because it doesn't really seem that bizarre to me, but it's interesting, so I'll talk about it. The Jordan Long Show is a channel that's been uploading for what looks to be almost every day for the past 11 years. The description of the channel reads, Jordan Mulan Long, Far Eastern Eastlander woman, North Vinlander woman who like making blog videos on YouTube. This is my YouTube channel, this is a spoof of Community Channel, and Ann Chirisu, and I am Minimuchi, Hannah Akana, and a bloodsucker hunter, and a show player and filmmaker. Alright, that gives good context. At first glance, this channel looks a little creepy, with most of the videos including this one specific doll. Wait, hold on. I'm just realizing, something about this video and dolls. The last channel had to do with dolls too. The doll isn't exactly the weirdest part of this channel. Read some of the titles and yeah. However, this channel might not be as bizarre as you think. When you watch some of the videos on here, you start to slowly connect the dots and realize this channel isn't actually that weird. I mean, it is, but it's not weird in a weird way, if that makes any sense.
Books that I got from the from also the children, but also the grown-up room too. So I got books from both rooms, to believe it or not.
The reason I wasn't sure if I should cover this at first is because it's just a guy with special needs and a hyperfixation for dolls and wrestling. It's nothing creepy. I understand how at first glance this channel may come off as bizarre to a lot of people, but if you just look into it a little bit more and use some common sense, put some pieces together, you'll realize this channel isn't really a big concern. Ultimately, I figured it was a good idea to include this, not necessarily because it's bizarre, but because sometimes people on the internet come across content made by someone with special needs, and they don't know that and automatically find it to be something creepy or predatory. It's just a reminder that you may not understand their intent and thought process. Usually you can tell the difference using context clues. For example, the Super Shotgun channel I talked about recently is very obviously either a fetish or troll channel. Also, little update on that, because people kept mentioning it in the comments. The Super Shotgun channel removed all of their YouTube shorts not much longer after I uploaded the video, so that's pretty interesting. But yeah, the Jordan Long show isn't as weird as you would originally think. The contents of the videos and his demeanor, the theme of the dolls and wrestling, that it's just someone with special needs and a hyperfixation. I totally get if you found this unsettling at first. Don't feel bad if you did, but just be respectful and do not harass this guy. I will say it's very fascinating that he's been uploading what seems to be every day for 11 years. That's very impressive. There's a channel called Isha8517. I think you should definitely check it out. Pretty unsettling but cool stuff. The person behind the channel is definitely talented. The backstory to this channel is actually kinda wholesome. This channel is dedicated to preserving the memory of our friend Isha and his macabre video editing. Rest in peace, Isha, April 30th, 1985 to May 1st, 2017. The first video on this channel, an introduction to Isha, also gives a little more context on what this channel is about. The following channel dedicated to our late friend Isha. Isha had previously helped us out on our other channel back when we were known as Yeshua Barabbas, sorry if I butchered that name, with video editing. Many of the videos that will be uploaded here were formerly displayed on our main channel, but were removed due to the fact that they did not go with the other content we were producing. We have several of his unpublished works that we will be sharing here for the first time. We are also trying to recover some of his lost works from a damaged hard drive we found in his apartment. Most of the videos posted on our original channel are YouTube poops and Serial. I think it's supposed to say surreal. Isha's videos tended to be on the darker, more disturbing side, what some people might call curse videos. All the videos he made were put together with footage he found on YouTube. They are creepy and unsettling, as they were meant to be, but they are not cursed. Curses do not exist. Isha's videos were created as a result of a deeply disturbed and suicidal mind. They were not the cause of his suicidal tendencies. We are uploading his videos here as a memorial to him and to display the work he put so much of himself into. We also wish to bring awareness to mental illness, autism, and depression, which Isha suffered from. Please be advised that if you are easily disturbed, these videos might upset you. If you do decide to watch them, keep something lighter to watch afterwards. And do not kill yourself. I have a lot of respect for this channel and its purpose, so I'm actually not going to cover the videos here, because I want you to check the channel out yourself. I am going to give a fair warning for this channel. It gets rather disturbing. There's flashing lights and fake gore in some of the videos. Please, while checking this channel out, go into it with an open mind. It's to honor Isha and his unique, bizarre, cool editing style. Rest in peace, Isha, and to his best friends, I'm sorry for your loss. He seemed like a very talented person. I'm gonna put a link to the channel in the description of this video, and please, I highly recommend check it out, especially if you're into horror.
Now is the time for Helter Skelter. With those words, in the summer of 1969, Charles Manson set into motion a wave of terror in Southern California.
Before I get comments talking about how these channels weren't really that bizarre, the whole purpose of this series is for viewers to find channels that they find bizarre, recommend it to me, and I'll cover it. That doesn't mean they will always be the most bizarre thing in the world. Some channels will be bizarre, but have a backstory that makes it less bizarre. Some channels will just straight up be bizarre with no other explanation. It's gonna be different every volume. So if there's a channel out there that you think is bizarre, that you want to see me cover in a video, please put it in the comments. Put the name of the channel, because I think YouTube automatically deletes links, so just put the name of the channel and I'll try to find it. I also have a Discord where you can send stuff for videos, and you can also just chat with other people and me, and get channel updates, like if I upload or go live, or maybe even sneak peeks and stuff like that. Yeah, join the Discord. The link is in the link tree that is in the description of this video. If you do join the Discord, just please be sure to read and follow the rules. Some people join, don't read the rules, make a stupid mistake, and they'll get warned or kicked almost right away. So in order for that to not happen, read the rules so you know what to do and what not to do. That being said, hopefully I will see you in the next video unless one of us unexpectedly dies. Happy Halloween.